The sixth leadership principle is called committee color. Committee color. And you're in fact looking at it right now, though you don't know it. It's not my shirt. Not the hunter green shirt. It's the beige walls right there. Committee color. Committees almost always choose beige. It's in their nature. It's not a negative thing. It's not a bad thing. It's a thing. And leaders will choose more vibrant, vivid colors. But then, of course, some people don't like that vibrant, vivid color. They wanted a different vibrant, vivid color. And so the end result of a committee decision is quite often something beige y. And what happens here, and you can use this to great effect, is that a committee is really good at maintaining. It's really good at keeping the status quo. They're not really good at leading. And here's the reason why. You have person A says something. Person B reacts to it. They will, in fact, in some ways try to defend against it. And then you have person C, person D, person E, person F, and then person G comes along and says something that they all declares that's wise, that's sagacious, that is fantastic. And what it was beige. Because what it did was it balanced out all the other perspectives and came to one they can all not hate. Now, none of them will love it, but what they love is the fact that they can all agree that that's not the worst option on the table. And so when you want something to be maintained, when you want something to be kept as is, when you want something to just keep running along, put a committee in charge of that thing. That'll just keep on going. Now it may generally drift downhill slowly over time, but if you want something to stay the same, or find a neutral oatmeal beige kind of color, put a committee in charge of it. That's the way that works. If you want vibrant, if you want vivacious, if you want something that is going to cause division, put a leader in charge of it. A single individual that makes the call. That's a difference. And so, in many ways, like the Wesleyan Church has this great balancing of power, but also balancing of personalities, and the fact that it is led, each local congregation is led by a partnering or a teaming up of a board, a committee, and a pastor, a leader. And so they're seen as, in many ways, teammates that function in different realms, holding one another accountable to achieve different aims and objectives. The committee is great at setting policy and procedure. They're the governors that limit the speed the bus can drive. And the pastor is the leader. The pastor is the one that makes a decision, makes the hard calls, says things that are divisive to some degree, because you have to choose to go somewhere if you're going to go somewhere. If you're not going anywhere, you don't need a leader. But as soon as you pick a place, like everybody could be excited. We need to go on a trip. Let's go on vacation. Everybody's, whoa, let's go on vacation. And then what happens is one person wants to go to the beach, one person wants to go to the mountains, one person wants to go to a museum, one person wants to go hunting, and at the end of the day, you all just choose to stay home. Or the leader decides, we're going to the beach. Anybody who wants to go to the beach, get on board. That's where we're going. We're going this time, this place, this date. This is the cost. This is what you need to do to get on board. We'd love to have you. You're all invited. You're all welcome. But we are going to the beach. And that's the difference. A committee is fantastic at maintaining, and they're horrible at leading. And you need both. They're both great goods. Just don't try to get a committee to choose a wall color, unless what you want that wall color to say is, we kind of want it to go with everything and not really clash with anything, and we don't really want to have to change it that often. We don't want it to be horrible. It's kind of like elevator music. Elevator music is what you get with committees. Music that everybody doesn't hate. And that, my friends, is the committee color.